hippie life with my trees. Always love getting green.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Horror and Hooch. I'm sure everybody is getting cabin fever right about now, but that's okay because we're about to provide you a little bit of relief and a little bit of entertainment and hopefully give you guys some suggestions of some things to watch while you're at home in quarantine. So we are going to do our review of some of the horror streaming shows right now, like Lock and Key, uh, October Faction. What's the other ones, Jay?
Um, One of them is the girl with all the gifts. Blood Ride is another one.
Awesome.
I'm
So,
watching
um,
Lucifer.
yeah, and Lucifer, for those who watch it, I'm surprised that show lasted as long as it did. So that's doing good. So, if you've seen the shows, great. You'll get our, take on it. If you haven't, hopefully we don't spoil it too much and it makes you want to go watch some of these yourself. So, nice to see you guys again. You're here with me, Kay Bly. You got Jade Astral and Desiree is back. Hey, girl.
Yay! I'm back, I'm back, I'm back.
I
Y'all, I
know.
was in hiding, my bad.
We got the real bartender back now.
Okay, I'm excited to see what she coming with today.
So let's go
So
ahead
yeah,
and, yep, go ahead, Desiree. Do your thing.
I I have cocked up a concoction because I know I'm stuck in the house, Lord quarantine. But I am making a drink for y'all today called the Quarantine Fizz. A little bit of fizz for Miss K Bly over here. So for this drink, you are going to need, well, I used the Ocean Spray Cran Raspberry. Y'all, this stuff is good by itself, but it's real good with
Mm-hmm.
some liquor. You also gonna need some white rum. I'm using Bacardi Superior. If you like dark rum, you can use that too. It don't really matter. Also, I'm using 7 Up. You can use anybody's lemon lime soda, and also a fresh lime. So we're gonna go ahead and get tipsy. Got my shaker with my ice in it as always. You're gonna do about 2 ounces of your juice. Y'all, I ain't measuring nothing today. 2 ounces of your juice, about 1.5 ounces of your rum. It's quarantine. You can do 2 ounces. You ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
That's right.
And then squeeze about 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. I hate these squeezes, by the way. About. All right. So you got that in there. You want to give it a good shake. Yeah. Oh, man, y'all. I forgot my strainer. That's all right. We improvise. All right. Got your glass.
You
You're going
got
to
it.
strain. And coronavirus. All right. Then
It get
you top that
real.
off. It's getting real. Top that off with your lemon lime juice. And you good.
And we good to go.
Ooh, that is my Corona Fizz. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So can we go ahead and partake in this little feed?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. Y'all know, I'm telling y'all, I'm dancing because I've been in hiding and I've also been sober while I was in hiding. So this is a treat for me.
Ooh, yes, girl.
Y'all just don't know. That's good too. Okay.
This is a treat for me too, cause y'all homeschooling ain't no joke.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate y'all teachers. Shout out to all the educators, the healthcare workers, everybody essential. Because I ain't.
Alrighty,
All right.
so now that we got our little fizz.
We got this drink going. I'm gonna go ahead and
Mhm.
get started with one of the movies that I happened to jump into at the beginning of this quarantine. So I've been watching the girl with all the gifts, And what I find very interesting about it, it's a zombie movie. So all those that enjoy those zombie movies, this
Mm.
is one of them, but it has a twist on it. So these zombies actually have like a fungal like disease that has mutated, and that is what has caused them to become zombies. And what they call them in this movies is the hungries. That's what they consider these people because they just automatically just go after flesh, regardless if it's human, animal, whatever.
Oh no.
So so what's going on is that when this fungal disease has spreaded, women that were pregnant at the time contracted the disease, their unborn children also became contracted with the fungal disease. But what happened was is that they ate through their mothers, and they ended up being like very intellectual. They were already past development that they needed. So it kind of made like a second generation of these half zombie, half human. It was, I mean, it's pretty cool. You gotta watch it.
That sounds like something I can
Yes,
get
I'm going
into.
to watch that one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta watch that one. Write that
like
down.
like it's the girl with all the gifts, and it
And I
was
have scrolled
so,
past it.
man, it was so good that me and my husband was sitting here like, dang, is this a series? I hope it's a series. I want to see the next one. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's a movie.
Is
Oh,
it on Netflix or Hulu?
Oh, everything I'm talking about today is gonna be on Netflix. We on that
Okay.
Netflix and chill over here.
No. Mm.
Yeah. So that's my number one pick that you should watch because it's one of those movies where you can go back and watch it again and just like
Mm.
stand through it. Um,
Mm.
the next thing that I decided to watch is a show called Blood Ride. And at first, when I wrote like scrolling through, I was like, "What in the world, Blood Ride? Let me just try it." Because the way the like graphics and everything look on the front, it reminds me of one of those like '80s slasher horror movies.
Mm. And I like those.
Yeah, and so what it's about is kind of similar to Black Mirror, where they have all the different episodes with different stories. And it's about these passengers that are sitting on the bus where they're all dead. They're like in limbo. So they're riding on this bus and it's just telling each of their stories and the things they went
Oh.
through. Yeah. But my favorite one so far is called what was the name of that one? It's called The Bad Rider. And you already know why I kind of like it because I'm a writer and I really like the storyline because it was about like you can write anything to, make it happen. It was
Mm.
cool. Just gotta watch it. Like it's
Okay.
funny, but then at the
Mm.
same time it's like it's horror, but it's dark humor. Now what makes it different too is that it's Scandinavian. It's foreign.
Mm.
ooh. I always
Like
like the foreign stuff though.
yeah, I like that too because it's like, oh snap, this is what y'all depict as horror. Okay,
It's always way darker too.
it is like they
It
really
is.
they really get there.
They don't spare their audience like we do over here.
Not at
Yeah.
all. So those are my top two picks that I've been watching. I mean, if you want to throw a third one in there before I pass the mic is Midsummer. So I know I brought that up to you ladies,
I'm gonna
and
watch it.
that movie freaked me out. Like it's one of those where it kind of like takes time to build up, and if you're not
Mm-hmm.
paying to like the Easter eggs and all the things that's in the background that you need to be paying attention to, you won't understand what's going on. And I love that type of like those type of movies and
Just stay
those
woke.
yeah that decides to put those type of things, visuals and the music because it just draws you in and just makes it like more entertaining.
Mm. Gotcha. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that because I've heard like mixed reviews about it. So I guess I'm gonna have to check it out. I was gonna watch it the other day, but I think it was like too late, and I was like, I feel like this is something I need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So
So start watching you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is one of
Absolutely.
those where you do need to pay attention to it. And have you ever watched Hereditary?
Mm-mm.
I feel like I
Uh-huh.
have.
It's
Mm-mm.
about it's about this little girl that she's weird. Like she just something's off about her. Her name's Charlie. And um her grandmother always talks about how she's special and how off because she was supposed to be a boy. And I thought that just like, yeah, I understand, identity, people, just what they want to be, but it was just kind of off how the grandmother kept making it seem like she was supposed to be a boy. And so what it really was about is that the little girl really was like legacy for gaining the throne of these people that were like Satan worshipers type things. Kind of
Mm.
it's crazy.
Mm.
Huh.
Yeah, I
I
heard
want to
mixed
say
reviews
I have
about that
seen
one
it.
too.
It's a good watch. But it's just like it's just one of those where you have to pay attention. It's not jump scare at all.
Mm.
More psychological.
Mm,
Gotcha.
okay.
Gotcha. That's probably why some people didn't like it, because a lot of people don't
They
really
so
know how to
shallow.
classify, yes, horror genres. And some people like the jump scares and they don't understand the psychological movies. And then people who like the psychological thrillers, they don't like jump
I don't
scare
like the
movies.
jump scares. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
like it
don't like
all.
those.
I'm about to say I like it all. If it's good,
I
it's
don't
good,
discriminate.
regardless.
Um,
Right.
What y'all been watching?
so
So,
I was going to skip over Lock and Key until
Oh,
somebody told me that it was uh created by Stephen King's son.
yeah, he tried to hide it.
he did. But you
But
can
y'all, and
tell though, like
Stephen King is
he
all
like
over that movie.
you could
It's
tell who
all,
that is.
And
yeah,
Steven
it
got a
his,
cameo in there somewhere.
yep.
But he has his own twist. He is his own individual now. But I still see a little bit of that daddy in there.
Yeah, you can
I
definitely
liked
see
it.
all the elements
I
of
loved it,
his
girl.
father.
It hurry
I don't want to
up.
give too much away, but it's one of those movies, it gets you started right from the first episode. And it is a lot, like you can watch it without really paying attention and still catch on, but to get the plot twist of it, you gotta pay attention to all the Easter eggs. So it's like you
Focus.
can watch it when you're doing other things, but when you miss something, you're probably gonna have to go back and watch. Because I had to watch like the first episode like 3 times because I kept feeling like I was missing something. So they
Not from Jump.
he wraps it up. Yeah, he wraps it up for you really good. So that it's a good watch, and especially Stephen King. If you are a Stephen King fan, you need to watch Lock and Key. Um, Another show which I didn't even know was on Netflix because it's a Fox show is Lucifer. That's on Netflix now.
Yeah. They just put that on Netflix and I've been killing it because I did not watch it so much when it was on Fox. Um, I tried to and then I just kind of fell off. But since we have nothing but time on our hands, I definitely got into it. And it's like 4 seasons, I think, on Netflix right now. So I ain't gonna give y'all the complete rundown of Lucifer, but I will say the reason I like it is it does kind of qualify as horror because you do have the dark aspects. But they
Hmm.
do a really good mix of like your mythology, your Bible, and everything kind of wraps together. So you'll pick up stuff from like Greek mythology in the show. You'll also pick up like if you know your Bible, you'll pick up on the characters from the Bible and their storyline. Um, and Lucifer is dope. It's one of those shows where you kind of root for the bad guy, and I love anything that's like good villain.
Yeah.
So that's definitely why I got into Lucifer. I'm rooting for the bad guy the whole way. Lucifer was that dude.
Oh,
And then one more I watched recently. It was actually a movie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think I watched this on Amazon Prime, and I think I had to pay for it. But I don't know if we talked about this before. But Brightburn. Have y'all seen Brightburn?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have. I actually
I
I
just watched
watched it
that the other
on
day.
I watched it on Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that movie
Um,
was
that was dope.
wild.
Yeah. You
That
don't know what
was
to expect
wild.
at all. Um,
Yes.
so that's
It's like
honorable
you
mention. If
watching
you
a
bored,
dark
you got to
version of
watch.
Smallville.
Yeah, pick that
Yeah,
up.
my husband was like, this is like Smallville. I'm like, but a darker version. Yes.
Way
So,
darker.
um, DC comic fans who really love Superman, watch Brightburn. It gives a nice little twist on a familiar story. Because not all
Yeah.
people with superpowers want to be a hero.
Again, room for the villain. Got to root for the villain
Exactly. Well,
at first.
well, he got too dark. He got too dark.
Yeah, I said at first.
He got which? Oh man, that remind me of another movie. I know y'all, I'm late, but I just have to let you guys know this. And don't judge me. But I recently just watched the new Child's Play.
Girl, why my mama just watched that yesterday gonna call me talking about, did you see this? I went to the movies, mama. I sure did.
Like, don't
Well,
judge
I
me.
ain't gonna say no. I mean, I ain't seen the new one yet. No, because I'm gonna be honest, they threw me off with the whole like Chucky don't look like Chucky. Chucky looked like he
He
went to a
don't.
bad place.
But he a new age, technology Chucky. He was
Well,
alright.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm old school and I'm gonna remain old school because I'm not gonna be plastic. I don't like he looked too plastic.
But you got to see it though, because he still got his
He
knife. He's still chucking. He's just you know, he's more
AI
Black Mirror.
upgraded.
He's Black Mirror Chucky.
Is he still
That's a good
funny?
description. Yeah, he still
He
got a little humor.
actually, it is still a little bit of humor in there.
And he
Okay.
Yes,
still
I
got some
laughed a little
funny
bit.
kill scenes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they did not
No,
spare
y'all talking
him
about
on that
Child's
for
Play.
sure.
Okay, let me take y'all back to one of these scenes and tell me what y'all think about this. So you remember when the psychologist or whatever had captured Andy and he had him in that room and it just seems weird how he's trying to put Andy to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Me, me and my husband, like when we watch it, it's weird. It seemed like he was about to molest Andy.
I knew you was finna say that. I knew you was finna say he was a Chester.
Like it didn't give me. I don't know if it's the actor. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if it's the actor. I don't know if it's just how he came off. But on that scene, it did not seem like he was trying to sedate him for his good. It just seemed like he was just. It was too.
Some
A
malicious
horror story
intent.
within a horror story.
Yes.
They had
Mm-mm.
something like that on the new version. Was it the maintenance man that
Oh yeah. He was creepy.
that took him? Yeah, and I didn't feel bad when he got what he deserved because the maintenance man was like one of those video voyeurs. So it
Ugh.
was like, yeah. So at that point, it was like I was like, Chucky, you know what? Go do your thing.
And I laughed at him. I laughed real hard.
I was like, because this is a whole nother thing in itself. So I actually just watch it. You'll enjoy it. It ain't Charles Lee Ray, but you know.
Charles Lee Ray. He said his name was Charles.
Too much time on your hands when you quarantine.
Man, what you telling? Like, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, this lockdown has really shown me that we keep ourselves too busy.
Doing nothing.
Nope. Like, it's everybody in the entire world. We keep ourselves so busy that it's just little small things that I kind of like put on the back burner that now I do
Mm-hmm.
have time to get back to. And I feel like hopefully this is just me being a
Mm-hmm.
peacemaker and a little fairy. I'm gonna sprinkle some glitter. But hopefully, like this would be a little wake up call that we should at least take some time to ourselves. Like it should be kind of like built into our like how it was back in the day. Like on
Uh-huh.
Sunday, let everything be calm and peaceful. Let people be with their family. Stuff do close at 8
Clothes,
o'clock.
everything, yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Agreed.
even looking around, like looking at pictures of different cities where people aren't moving as much, like the
Mm-hmm.
landscape is so like they're giving Mother Earth a like time to breathe just a little bit, just a little bit, and it's beautiful.
Word. I
I
agree.
agree. Because I was thinking about stuff like that, you take for granted, like washing
Hmm.
clothes and I can fold them up,
Oh, I
within
still
a
ain't
few
folding no damn
hours.
clothes. I'm sorry.
Other, I have. I'm like, I done folded all my clothes. I done folded all Trinity clothes. I had time to take out of the clothes that she can't fit anymore, bag those up for Goodwill. It's just like, stuff that when you know that you're supposed to do, but haven't gotten to. Because I've been saying forever, I need to take out her clothes that are too small and put them in a bag. I need to take out her clothes because she grows like every 3 months. So it's like
Right.
bigger clothes keep piling up, and then I don't have room to put them in the drawers. And I'm like, I got room now. I have time to organize stuff that um I didn't before. And you're right. This is like I feel like everybody needed this timeout just because to catch
It's
up
a
on sleep.
woosah.
I don't even think people realized how sleepy and tired they were until now. And
Agreed.
it's as much as people, ready to like go out and about, like people really needed to go to sleep. Some people really needed to rest because like Mitra said, some people just keep going and going and going and they don't take a break, and it's a nice break. Families have gotten more time to spend with their kids that they don't, get to see as much. I've seen a lot of moms with new babies that are like appreciating this break because they get more time home with the new baby instead of like
Yeah.
them having to boom,
Rushing back to work.
okay, let's go rush back to work, especially like the teachers who've been able to work from home. It's like, I've seen one of them like, I'm glad I get to do work and then stay home with the baby for a little bit longer. So
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's giving people some family time, and even on the opposite of that, I think it's giving some people an opportunity to see some other people's true colors. Because, I mean, for instance, there are people who are in toxic relationships, and
Oh, good. They've been
And it's
running
been in
out
that
that
house together way too long.
exactly,
house.
you've been having to run this way and you're always escaping it, and we got to go do this and that. But when you quarantine and
Oh,
your
you can't go
relationship is
nowhere,
toxic,
boo.
you got to
What you
deal
gonna do?
with
You gonna
it.
run to the bathroom? I'm coming to knock on the bathroom door. You
Exactly. You can't run now.
you ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Oh, what about the little miserable side chicks? Uh-huh.
Listen,
He with
they
his wife.
lonely.
Now. They so lonely.
They
They better
real
hug that
lonely.
body to me.
Look, now
If
that
your man is at
now
home and he
they
keep
really
getting
need to know
phone
their
calls from
place.
Pizza Hut, ladies, something ain't right.
Say what now? Say that again now.
She
Said
said
if
he
y'all
keep getting
sitting at
calls
home
from
in this
Pizza Hut.
quarantine and your man keep getting phone calls from Pizza Hut, you gotta think about that
What?
every
Not
time.
Pizza Hut, but if he keep getting phone calls that say bruh,
Okay.
hey, here
Every
go
time
another
her
tip. I'm gonna say another tip. All the players about to be mad at me. Be mad. I been put my player card up about 10 plus years ago, but I'm gonna say this. If she has stopped shaving everything, I'm talking about legs, poo everything, then baby, she wouldn't shave it for you. Boop.
Wait, wait.
So it's some side dudes and some side chicks that's at home right now, bored because they
Because they little lovers is trapped in the house with they real people who they can't stand. So you're right, all this stuff. I'm so ready to see the soap operas on the social media because it's about to go down in about 2 more weeks. People about to get tired of each other. They about to run out of Hennessy. They about to run out of Black and Mild. It's about to go down. You hear me? I am
And
ready.
that's why the liquor store is still essential.
It is essential, but when they shut that down and say it ain't essential, that's when it's about to get real, yeah.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you the liquor store ain't essential. They trying to keep
Yeah,
y'all
they're gonna
safe
have
and
a
trying to
bar.
take it
They're
out.
gonna be serving stuff with hazmat suits.
It's like, y'all, now is the time because a lot of people like to escape from reality by going to work, by going to the club, by going on vacation, by partying. It's like you can't
Escape.
escape your problems now. Yep,
Okay.
drinking too.
Well, I don't have children, but I will say this because I do work in the field. Okay. I think it's some parents that this will teach them to get to learn their child. So listen to other people when they tell them about their youngin', okay?
Mhm.
Because little Henry done called you a itch. He done told you he ain't gonna do his homework, and he done threw that book against your head.
It's gonna be a
I ain't
whole
gonna name no
slew of
name,
CPS cases.
but I know
I'm just
somebody
saying because
that's
you know, being in the field, I know that there are some parents that really don't believe. They really are in denial of the
When they get the
behavior
call.
they conduct. And then you wanna know why he's behind on these levels. Like we can't help him if you don't even wanna admit to what's really going on here. So let them deal with these behavioral issues and these behavior problems, and then they're gonna really love the support line that they have in this educational system.
yes. They are.
Do that.
They are learning. They are figuring it out that it is and because and now see they have to do their job of parenting now. You can't blame
And
it
the
on the
ABA
teachers
work.
now.
And the ABA work. We all a team.
You can't blame it on the coaches, the teachers, the therapists, the people at
Principal.
church. Right now, you don't have nobody to blame for your child's behavior but you. Put out the picture. So if your child is acting up now, that's on you and nobody else. And good job out there,
Just get the
parents.
belt.
Yeah,
Keep it
yes,
pushing.
good job.
Mhm.
I am congratulate those that are doing what you're supposed to do. I am not bashing it. It's just a lot of stuff is being put in perspective. I
Mhm.
understand. I mean, we've
Mhm.
lost a lot of people with this virus, but at the same time, I'm always the type of individual to try to find the light and the positive of situations. And I just feel like this is a big, major wake up call for everyone.
Mhm.
Everyone. Like if you
True.
cannot be grateful and thankful that you wake up and that you have air in your lungs and you do not have the virus and you still kicking it, then I don't know. I don't even want to deal with you, to be honest.
Because some people not
That's
seeing it. They're not getting
yeah.
it.
So I think
True.
like with this whole thing going down, lockdown, all that, it just shows a lot of things. It just shows you what are you willing to deal with, what are you not willing to deal with, what
Yes.
really matters in life.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be honest,
Oh.
that tissue don't matter. They done took all the tissue and all everything else. That ain't
But I
gonna
wonder
keep
why
you away. But they still soap on the
no.
counter though. They need to go wash their booty.
Exactly, exactly. And see, this is how zombie movies get started because there's
I
so
knew
many
it was
people
coming.
still out there like, oh, it's not that serious. It ain't that bad. I ain't gonna catch it. They ain't really sick. It's just, it ain't what it
Man,
is. I
it's
can't.
It ain't
mutating in the
popular.
animal. The pets are getting it. So if the pets are
Sis.
getting it and
Yep.
they coming up in your house and you letting little Buzz lick you in the face,
And then
y'all just
little Johnny still want to go to the state park. He still want to go to the beach.
To the
no, they
beach.
out there swimming
Yeah.
in the pool still. They still swimming in the pool, girl.
Girl.
It's ridiculous. This is how horror movies get started because people don't believe that it's really a problem. They
It's the
don't
corona
want to see it.
apocalypse.
Yep, they don't
Y'all
want to
know
see the
what? That's gonna be
seriousness
my
of it.
next drink. The
Yeah,
Corona apocalypse. I'm gonna work on that
Write
for
that
y'all.
down. Write that
man,
down.
that'd be good.
'Cause that sound like it's gonna be fire.
Okay, like make it real strong. Like
I'm gonna
make it
work
so
on that.
strong that it's right there close to either the old fashioned or a Long Island iced tea.
I was thinking along the Long Island lines. I sure was.
That'll take me
Yeah.
down.
If we drink that, I'm gonna go ahead and let the viewers know that's gonna be a live show.
Like that's gonna take me down.
That right there, you might see me get up because it's quarantine too. It's like that. I might get over here and twerk for y'all. Y'all better
Damn.
stop.
One time for the podcast.
Okay? You be like,
Right.
hey, look at Jade over there.
She
I
gonna
done
have
finished my
It's locked down and I brought out my ratchet side. Because it's
oh,
showing us
goodness.
scratching at the surface. The only thing I'm missing that I took off for y'all tonight was my do-rag. I had my do-rag on and everything, y'all.
Me
listen.
too.
This the
Me
Corona
too. Y'all
style,
are lucky
baby.
I took this twist out down for y'all because I was trying to look somewhat decent, you know.
Next time on the
But it's
next
gonna go right
quarantine
back on.
show, I think we need to look like just like how we be looking like. Just come on up here, let them see so they can be comfortable.
Mask off.
Okay, like what? You ain't got no lashes.
Listen.
Okay,
So
let
we
me
tried
stop.
today, y'all. I
Y'all,
can't
I swear
guarantee
this
y'all
ain't coming up.
we gonna be like this next time.
Y'all
We
don't feel
tried
like y'all be
today.
getting mad a little bit on this daggone lockdown? Like I've been finding myself
A
like
little
in
bit.
the house songs, making up dance routines. Like
A little bit.
okay,
Girl, I'm up
okay,
here losing my goddamn mind.
that made me feel a little bit better because I'd be like, whoa, Mitra, like you just had a whole episode. Like you act like you was in a marching band and ain't nobody here.
Listen, I be in here trying to figure out Renegade. Hey, ain't got no TikTok,
Really?
but I be over here talking about.
Yeah.
My
Look, let me
favorite
tell
part
you.
from that freaking video of that, I'ma say it. Y'all don't be mad at me, but that little white girl in the car. My favorite my part is when she said,
Y'all forget I got a 13-year-old at the house. I have seen every
"Hey,
TikTok
y'all be
video,
crazy."
every whoa that I can do, every hey. Like, let's see it all.
Listen, y'all. I know I can't dance, so I made one of my LS's post the video up. But I was like, why you ain't in this savage challenge?
I need to
Look,
see
not
you
Listen,
me.
twerk
Like, why when
something,
I
man.
made it, I'm like, why you ain't did it?
I want to do it, but y'all ain't finna
I'm
clown me.
That's
No,
what I said. I was
nobody
like,
gonna
y'all ain't gonna
clown
get me.
you. We might as well do a little something. A little something.
Speaking of y'all,
Hey, I see you over
we on
there.
TikTok. Look, we on TikTok. Follow Horror&Hooch.
Okay, we might dance for
Simple
y'all.
Blinches on TikTok.
Oh goodness. I hope you guys get entertained. We forgot about October Faction. I heard a lot of
Oh,
mixed
damn.
reviews on that, but I did watch it for
I
myself.
like it.
Um, it's like I liked it, and then it slowed down, but the
Yep,
end picked it right back up. So I'm
that's
with it
exactly
now.
it. That's
The
it. Like
I'm
in the
waiting for the
beginning,
next.
probably
Oh,
gave us that.
then it slowed down.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, it made up for it in the end. It kind of wrapped it up. So that's it's kind of like Monster Hunters, like a Van Helsing type show. So
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
you might want to add that to your list. The horror people might check that one out. For our next show, y'all are gonna pick.
Yeah, it's gonna be viewers'
Viewers'
choice.
choice.
Yep. So we will put on our Facebook group, Horror and Hooch on Facebook, like our page. We're gonna put a post up to get everybody's topic suggestions, and then whichever one we all like the best, we will do for the next show. Um, Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The Fifth Wall, the Fifth Column, Tipper Drinks,
All of that.
yep, all of that. Facebook and Instagram. Like I said, we got a TikTok now. Follow Horror and Hooch. We got a couple of other fun things that we're working on, guys. Being that a lot of stuff has stopped and slowed down. We were supposed to be filming our show this week, you guys. This was supposed to be the filming of our fifth column series. But, everything has come to a halt. So we will catch
We'll
you
be
guys
back on
back up with details. Yep, with details from that. But we still got a couple of things in store, some little fun stuff to kind of get us all through this pandemic, pick up our spirits, and a lot of stuff for the horror fans. So follow us on social media. Like I said, we're all alone together. Stay y'all asses at home.
At
please.
home.
Stay there. Don't leave
At home.
until it's
Don't leave.
time. Because I would like to get off of quarantine, soon.
I want a
So,
summer, at least.
and the more people get going, y'all, in Georgia, the governor trying to open up Tybee Island. The mayor said no, close the shit down, and the governor's like, nah, I'll keep it open. What?
Tabby said there's too many old rich folks living over there and they ain't trying to die. Nope.
They trying. They said the mayor is like protesting, like, no, we said close the island down, and the governor's like, no, and keep it open. That's why y'all should have voted for Stacey Abrams, Georgia. Anywho,
We did. She got cheated. I don't care what nobody said.
because she would have shut all this down beforehand. But y'all, pray
And
for
told y'all to drink
everybody's
some ginger
safety.
ale and go to sleep.
Exactly. Because the whole world, y'all, is suffering. Everybody, not just America, not just China, everybody is on lockdown right now. So pray for this planet in general, because maybe Mother Earth needs to restore herself. Because I need you guys to realize life as we know it is not going to be the same anymore after this.
Never.
Things have changed. Okay? We are living through a pandemic, something that has, I didn't never really think that I would
What happened?
live through. I mean, we stay
Agreed.
strapped over here anyway, so I was always prepared, but
I
didn't
just
know it
know
was
this,
gonna
I'm gonna say this, and I normally keep it, but if they don't make it legal after this, the way people nerves is, man, they might well go ahead and legalize. Ah, everybody get a
Y'all,
package in the mail.
He's coming.
everything is changing, so y'all get prepared for a different world, literally, after this. Stay in, stay healthy, wash your damn hands, yes,
Wash your ass.
wash that. Desiree gonna have some little drinks and stuff posted on our social media, so y'all can, get to sipping. I'm have to pour me something else because this is ridiculous. Look at this. This
And
one
listen,
itself is
let me
quite crazy.
apologize right quick. Paul, let me apologize, y'all. Charge it to my heart. No, I'll charge it to my mind because I've been stuck in this house. Listen, this recipe I just gave y'all is all good and dandy, but I took my first sip and said, oh, I missed something. You need a half
Oh,
an ounce of simple syrup in here to cut that cranberry. My bad, y'all. It's good either way. But
everybody say it.
if you don't like the bitter of cranberry, put a half an ounce of simple syrup in there, cut your cranberry. My bad, pimp. I'll post
It
it
I'm
still
about
correct.
to
was
go make
good, but
another one.
look, mine's gone.
Exactly. I'm about to go make another one because
Okay.
yeah, I still got a long night ahead of me. Oh, by the
Oh,
way, you guys, before we go, the super moon is tonight.
Pink
tonight?
moon.
Super
Oh, yeah,
pink
I did
moon
see
is
that.
tonight.
Yep, so I'm about to
So
go out the door and stare at the moon.
Don't howl at it.
yeah. So and I let my 4-year-old, almost 4-year-old, she'll be 4 soon, stay up because she really loves the moon. And she don't go to bed
Oh,
no way, y'all. She be in there watching movies and waiting when it go off, yelling for another one to come on. She thirsty. She got to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, whatever. She can stay up any
Let that
fucking
baby
way.
go out there and set her intentions for the world on what she want in her life.
Speaking of, I need to set
I'm
my
gonna look at
crystals
that
out
moon.
there. So yeah, go
oh
out,
yeah,
put
set
the
out a
crystals
crystal
out
for the
the
moon
door.
energy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully I can get some some meditation in, but if I keep drinking these, it might not happen. But I am going to
I
go
don't
look
know
at
about
these.
that. When I start drinking that liquor, I don't do too much meditating.
That's when I
That's
do
why I
all my
said that I don't think
meditation.
so.
Really? I'm the opposite. I like to be in the midst of the smoke if I'm a meditate.
Alcohol had me focused. Like, I don't know. I be thinking.
So y'all like more of like y'all like Mad Hatter, March Hare, and I'm more of the caterpillar.
Yeah, that's me. The Mad Hatter.
I might be more that rabbit.
You just all over the place.
That rabbit, which one now? The March Hare or the white rabbit? Because the white rabbit was on speed.
The
Yes,
white
the one who
rabbit
was
was
always
crazy.
sticking the tie. Yeah. He always had somewhere to
He was
go and
on
didn't know where to go.
something.
He was just worried all
Everybody.
the time. And he was late for
He was
everything.
his
And wasn't even
anxiety
late.
was
He
all
was
over the
on
place.
time. He
But
was
he
right
thought he
on
was
time to
late.
blow his trumpet. If you watch it and pay attention, he seriously, like, even with all the like hindrance that he went through, he still was on time. So that meant that he was way ahead of time. If he would have got there when he thought he was supposed to get there.
Thought he was supposed to be
That's
there.
crazy.
That watch
Like if
party
you,
was wrong.
yeah, you gotta watch, man, with your adult mind, like really watch it, and you like, dang, all these different complexes. Like, God darn it, this
I did.
you got it.
I watched the live action movie as an adult, and I was like, no,
The one with Johnny Depp
dog.
make you think about some
Yeah,
things.
no, dog.
Girl, don't it.
I'm
He
like, this
made me
ain't it.
cry.
It's like, this ain't it.
Which one you talking about? The one with Tim Burton? Tim Burton one?
Yes.
I like that one. Like, they kind of got in depth on some things.
I felt like I was
So
tripping for
mad,
real.
man.
Well,
Y'all saw how pretty his hair used to be?
Yes.
oh yeah. When they flash back to before he went mad.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, look at all them curls. That thing was flowing.
He had them inches.
Well, he had them inches, girl. He had that wet and wavy too.
For real.
See, that's
I'm
why you
finna
can't
go
watch
and
this
get
stuff
me
as an
another
adult. We
drink
be
for
looking
the
at stuff
night.
different.
He got that lace front. That thing was sitting right.
Oh, the Mad Hatter was ratchet.
Oh, Lord.
He was
We
ready
will
now.
see.
You know he would have made some money in the black community because especially on Sunday, we stay with some hats, man.
Child, him in that suit.
Them chats.
Mm. Oh, man.
You
Oh,
can tell this
goodness,
lockdown.
y'all.
We still talking, y'all.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Because
We
y'all ain't doing
gonna let
nothing.
y'all go.
We
I'm gonna
need.
let y'all go.
Ain't
What
nobody
did
doing
y'all
nothing. Y'all
drink?
act like we
I'm
got to
done
rush
for the
off
night.
and do something.
Ah,
But
is
we
we
will
still
see you
recording?
guys. Yeah.
We live, baby.
We still alive, baby.
Anywho, we about to let y'all go because we gonna see y'all again. We can't promise y'all we gonna look this, things that hair is falling south day by day, week by week. So I don't know what we gonna look like on the next podcast, but
We
we'll be
here.
here. We'll be here. We will see you guys next time and follow us and also follow us on Spotify.
College player.